All right, give it up for the matron of honor.
Because OCD is OCD does, and some of us have to write this shit down. All right, so I have known this girl for a long time, and I've known her family for a long time, and I am truly blessed to be able to say that. So over the past year, Emily has turned to me several times, and she said, hey, can you give me advice for a good marriage? You've been together for a long time. Like, I need advice. Like, how do you have a strong marriage? And I honestly couldn't answer you every time you asked. I'm like, I have no idea. We just make that shit work. Okay? So I had to really intentionally think about that. And my intentional thoughts come around 2 a.m. now, so I'm sorry. Sip your wine and just lean back. This shit's about to get deep, okay? All right. So over the past year since engagement, she's asked me more than once for my advice on how to have a happy marriage. And honestly, Darren and I have been together for 17 years. And honestly, I don't know how to put it into words. It's not a formula. I don't know how he puts up with me. Because I love you. I love you so much. Thank you. It's not a formula, but it's just something that you just live out day to day. You just do it. You just make it work. But after much thought, I have to share a few insights, and I have to kind of go back and share a little bit of how I got to know this girl, because she's pretty freaking amazing, and I'm pretty proud of her right now. So, I want to tell you a little bit about our history and how we got to each other, and why I believe her and Derek are already kind of got that foundation of what it takes to have a real long marriage. So Emily and I grew up together in a small town of Saugerties, New York. Very small town in upstate New York. So looking back, I realized how blessed we were that we've had all of that time and experiences together. In many ways, it was really a simpler life. It was peaceful. It was one of those places where you could just take your bike and just drive downtown to the small, like, Orpheum movie theater, and then we would go and hang out downtown, and we could go to Barclay Heights Diner and have cheese fries and gravy at night at 2 o'clock in the morning with a sweet Greek lady that ran that restaurant, and we could just be little hellions. And we thought we were hellions. We really weren't hellions, but we thought we were badass, right? So that was pretty cool. And so we would walk from downtown, we would do those wonderful things, and sometimes when we really had a good, food trucks that were real cool, we would go to downtown to New Paltz on an evening, and go downtown and listen to some live music and dance and do stupid things. But we could also just go down to a campfire and have a bonfire and also do stupid things that I refuse to admit till this day that she says that I did, but I did not do any of this.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just going to leave it alone.
Exactly. That's my ride or die right there. Okay, so we shared countless little moments like that that bonded us in ways that only the Lord knows. So church was an essential part of her life. We were very, very close. And honestly, I can't thank you enough, Jim, for just being that part of my life and for just help grounding me in those ways and just showing me a love that I would have never known any other way. But church was an essential part of our teenage years. We got close through our involvement in the Catholic Youth Organization. It was a CYO. We spent lots of hours together flipping pancakes.
Yes.
Spaghetti dinners, okay? Washing cars, raising funds for events, doing all sorts of things, doing fundraisers and retreats and activities. And honestly, it was great because we got connected with other kids in the community, and we learned a lot about ourselves. We learned a lot about our religion and our faith and things that we didn't have any realization of that were really important to us. But looking back now, it's honestly probably why we are on good feet, because we have that, really good standing. So these moments they're shared moments that build a really great friendship that's carried with us through today. And one of our most significant shared memories is that when we were, going ready to get through our catechism and everything else, we planned an agape through our youth retreat. Now we're going to go back there, okay? We're going to go back. have to. Okay, so for those unfamiliar, an agape is an ancient form of love that transcends in every way, through every day. It's a church celebration, and it's communal, and it's a fellowship, shared a meal that symbolizes unity, selflessness, and pure love. In many ways, it's the highest form of love. Truly the highest form of love. It's selflessness, all-enduring, and all-giving. So Emily, I searched high and low, trying to kind of revive what we did when we were kids. And let me tell you, I even ordered this really cool thing from Amazon to burn, to like revoke or reopen floppy disks. Yeah, I did. I ordered a big thing. Okay, I ordered one. I had it less than 48 hours. And I broke out all the pictures. Okay, all the things. I found the demons. It was great. So I have this gadget. It's specifically designed to read the floppy disks because apparently I was feeling super nostalgic. But unfortunately, the outdated technology and all the weed I smoked in high school did not do me any good because I couldn't open that shit. Okay. So, as it turns out, my high school computer class did not prepare me, and I could not recover the file. But while tech failed me, the meaning that I experienced, just kind of the whole idea of that whole the essence of agape. Okay, so really where I'm going with all this is it's the purest form of love. And that is what I see in you too, the purest form of love. So, as we throw the word love around a lot. We talk about, I love pancakes, I love spaghetti, okay? I love that movie, I love Netflix, I love a good massage, I love all of those things. But no, honestly, we throw that meaning a lot. But agape is the most beautiful, deeper form of love. And that's what I want for you. We talked about how do you make it work. Like, what's my advice? And honestly, just thinking back, that is the most beautiful thing that I could recommend. So, agape is the kind of love that I see in the way that you and Derek make those sacrifices for one another. So you manage the challenges of long-distance relationships. So it's in the sacrifices you make for each other, the thousands of miles that you have traveled to go back and forth from New Jersey to here. The unwavering commitment that bridges the distance, that's agape. It's a love that endures through all things. It doesn't matter. You figure out a way to make it work. You go through all the challenges. It's not sustained by convenience, but by choice. You choose to make this decision. You choose to make this time for each other. So as you step into marriage, know that happiness doesn't come from having a perfect life. Yeah, this is coming from a perfectionist.
Yes.
So it doesn't come from having a perfect lunch. It doesn't come from having anything going exactly as planned. Okay? It comes from making sacrifices for each other, from choosing to make things work every single day, and from the small, selfless decisions that you make every single day to help keep each other happy, keep each other closer, lend support to each other in the times of needs, waking up each day just to love each other and be committed fully to one another. And even when life gets hard, gets complicated, you're together. So Emily and Derek, my greatest wish for you is that you both hold on to this kind of love, this agape, this love that is just beautiful and endures all things, that you grow deeply together over time, and that you continue to choose to love each other selflessly and to support each other and to walk together with grace and kindness and joy. So congratulations. I am so happy for you that you finally found the most perfect man in your life and that he is your king and you are his queen and that you have this beautiful life together.
All right, nicely said for your sister.